Whoops, wrong button. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's explore the secrets of karma, superstition, and meditation. Tonight's lesson is drawn from the interdependence section of Avalokiteshvara's Heart of Wisdom Sutra. Let's chant together. No interdependent origins and no extinction of them. From confusion to aging and death that once perceived cannot be released. So it begins with the phrase, no interdependent origins and no extinction of them. So we're going to explore this little word right here. And to do that, we're going to begin by reviewing mindfulness. Every time we inhale, whether we know it or not, we are effortlessly and automatically accessing the sympathetic nervous system, not in the brain proper, but in the thoracic region of the spinal cord. It is not wired for either extreme of mind blanking or concentration. It is simply wired to help us perceive, and to do so vulnerably, passively, viscerally, and randomly. Perhaps that is why the archetype of Kuntu Zongpo, Kuntu Zongmo, Yabyum is depicted as naked. Every time we exhale, whether we know it or not, we access the parasympathetic nervous system. Also ensconced within the spinal cord, it is found in both the lower lumbar region as well as the tippy top of the cervical region. And it is wired to assist us in physically relaxing and mentally releasing. But what has that to do with emptiness? Every time we relax into our exhalation, whatever we noticed, whatever interdependence we noticed during our let's try that again. Sorry guys, my brain is full of silly putty right now. Whenever we relax into our exhalation, whatever interdependence we notice during our inhalation could begin to feel less graspable. If you're as fond of figurative language as the Buddha was, then you would say that as that happens, our experience of the interdependent can begin to feel as if it was as non-graspable as a vast, empty void. Now, what's a real-world example of a non-graspable, vast, empty void? How about the illusion of the infinite azure sky on a bright and beautiful cloudless morn, which, although it could be tantalizing to the eye, is not graspable to the hand. But whenever we relax into our exhalation, whatever extinction of karmic negativities we perceive or conceive during our inhalation can begin to feel as if it was as non-graspable as a vast, empty void. Now, Sturgeon's law reminds us that 90% of everything is crap, including, sadly, meditation teachers. 90% of meditation teachers prance about the countryside extolling the virtues of being rigid, fearful, controlling, elitist, cryptic, competitive, and cruel. And these controlling, rigid, fearful people think the only way you'll stop being a big old sinhead is if they frighten you with fears of hell and misfortune. Now, here's the great irony. Doing so will only strengthen our experience of the duality of fear and greed. Our job is not to do that. Our job is to transcend that duality. 50% of the Buddha's Eightfold Path pertains to love and kindness, specifically wishing love, kind communication, kind conduct, and kind commerce. According to the greatest of the Dzogchen Lamas, the highest love is spontaneous and spontaneous, uncontrived, and is the effortless byproduct of mindfulness and meditation. It is not the byproduct of concentration or contemplation. If you practice concentration, contemplation, it's going to be very hard to feel love. But when you practice mindfulness and meditation, love, you experience love spontaneously. And when we concentrate and contemplate, our blood coalesces in the amygdala region of the lower brain, the seat of aggression and anxiety. However, when you switch to mindfulness and meditation, your blood will coalesce in the anterior cingulate gyrus, that functions as the hub of our mirror neurons, the seed of empathy. It's located an inch or a few centimeters behind our forehead. And so that's really cool. When our choices and our utterances and our deeds flow from the effortless effort of love's centered spontaneity, then we can feel very much as if we are living in the real or imagined paradise of a Buddha. Perhaps that is what Thich Nhat Hanh meant when he insisted that the Pure Land is now or never. A good-hearted person wrote, "Good evening, Lama Jigme. My question this evening: is it normal to fear enlightenment a little? To expand, I fear that becoming enlightened may lead to a separation from those who are not." That's an excellent question, James. I would love to make that the theme of tomorrow's pre-meditation lesson. Would you please be so very kind as to cut and paste that and email that to me or messenger that to me? That would be very helpful. Thank you. I look forward to chanting and practicing, yes, chanting and meditating with you after approximately 30 seconds of housekeeping. I must warn you, by the way, and I apologize for this, but I have saltwater taffy for brains tonight. This morning, I was visited with nightmares of Donald Trump. I spent a significant time trying to, in the nightmare, I conceived of a way to, of the least, one of the least peaceful ways to die, and so I spent some time this morning trying to figure out a workaround around that. And then I had not one but two I led not one but two counseling sessions today. So yeah, I am super tired, and I apologize that I do not have my A game for you. What game I have, I will gladly share with you. This is Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. For more than 30 years, I spent more than 8 hours a day, every day, studying, practicing reverse engineering, and mastering the teachings and techniques of each sect of Buddhism so that you would not have to. Welcome to Meditate Like a Jedi, which is made possible due to the generosity of viewers just like you. Thanks, James. You the man. Let's see. I get to push the right button now. I'm looking for very concise, very easy Dzogchen. What's the difference between very easy Dzogchen and Dzogchen? Very easy Dzogchen has had a couple shots of tequila. Just joking. I'm sober. But I do appreciate the humor of drinking culture. Personally, there's nothing like the scent of fresh vomit to make sure you never drink any alcohol beverage ever again. So this evening we're going to flip-flop between mantra meditation and silent meditation, so it only makes sense to review the meaning of the mantra. With whom we invoke the example of the Muni wise one, Muni wise one. Maha greatly wise one, Muni, yea, of the Shaka Soha, wishing enlightenment for all. For the entirety of tonight's practice, we're going to bring the spontaneous play of mind into the path of awareness and letting go, which is known by many names, including Dzogchen's Great Completion Stage, Sutra Mahamudra, Ati Yoga, and Trekcho's Slice Through the Duality of Dread and Desire. During our inhalation, let's silently and mentally recite, relaxing into the awareness of this. But what is this? This is whatever happens to, metaphorically, cartwheel across the stage of our mind. It could be a sight, a sound, a sensation, a flavor, a scent, or the like. It could be an emotion, an intention, a thought, a memory, or an imagining. It could be external, internal, physical, mental, pleasurable, painful, interesting, boring, glorious, or grotesque. During our exhalation, let's physically relax as best we can while chanting this 12-syllable mantra 4 times per breath. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Yesuwa. 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 A little faster. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Yesuwa. 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 As children, the first bicycle we received most likely came with training wheels, which, although were ungainly, got the job done. This evening's first meditation is going to be clunky. Whoops, wrong button. How are we going to practice sati pasadis, mindfulness and meditation? Simple. During each inhalation, we could silently and mentally perceiving this very turbulent play of mind. Whoops. And during each exhalation, we could silently and mentally recite, relaxing into mind's non-graspable nature. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Swa. 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 Let us remove the first of two metaphoric training wheels, reducing the length of our contemplative exercise from 12 syllables down to just 3. During our inhalation, let's silently and mentally recite sitting tall, reminding our body to generate a vertical traction between our tush and our head. During our exhalation, let's silently and mentally recite relaxing. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Swa. 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 Oops, got a little carried away there, or maybe not. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Swa. 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 Om Muni Muni Ma Muni Yesuwa. 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 Are we going to practice dhyana? Simple. During our inhalation, we could silently and mentally recite, notice this. And during our exhalation, we could silently and mentally recite, relaxing. Om Muni Muni Ma Muni Yesuwa. 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 Let us remove the second of two metaphoric training wheels, reducing the length of our meditation exercise to just one syllable. How are we going to practice the great seals, mindfulness, and meditation? Simple. As we inhale, we can silently and mentally recite the demonstrative pronoun this. And as we exhale, we can silently and mentally recite the monosyllabic verb ease, which functions as a synonym of relax. Since we, having climbed to contemplative cruising altitude, together as a team, let us meditate as transformatively as Yoda on Dagobah under the guidance of the Force Ghost of Qui-Gon Jinn. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa 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 Let us rest in Sutra Mahamudra. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa 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 Let us rest in Proto-Zen. Om Muni Muni Mahmuni Yeswa 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 Let us rest in the great coalescence. Om Muni Muni Mahmuni Yeswa 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 Let us rest in Mahasandhi. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Esawa. 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 Let us rest in great completion stage. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Esawa. 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 Let us rest in Dzogchen's great completion stage. Let us relax into the awareness of this. Om Muni Muni Ma Muni Yeswa 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 Let us rest in the utmost union of mindfulness and meditation. Om Muni Muni Ma Muni Yeswa 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 Let us rest in Ati Yoga's utmost union of mindfulness and meditation. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa. 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 Let us rest in the slice through. Let's try this again. Let us slice through the duality of hope and fear. That's much better. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa. 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 Let us rest in Trek shows slice through the duality of open fear. Welcome to this evening's live stream. The moment you have a specific question about Buddhist chanting, Buddhist meditation, Buddhist philosophy, or how to apply them, simply type your question in great detail in the chat window. How do we practice mindfulness? During the inhalation, we silently and mentally recite the demonstrative pronoun this. How do we practice meditation? During each exhalation, we silently and mentally recite the monosyllabic verb ease, which functions as a synonym of relax. During our inhalation, let us silently and mentally recite, relaxing into the awareness of this. What's this? This is whatever we notice spontaneously in the present moment, whether that which we notice is a sight, a sound, a scent, a sensation, a flavor, or the like, whether that which we notice is an emotion, an intention, a thought, a memory, or an imagining. Yes, the second part is this. As we chant the mantra, 12, sorry, I'm rather tired today. As we chant the 12-syllable mantra 4 times per breath, we physically relax as best we can. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa 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 Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa. Let us rest and trek shows slice through the duality of hope and fear. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa 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 Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa. 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 Oh, excuse me. Let us seal this practice with the love that wishes for the universal mastery of the Buddha's Eightfold Path. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa. 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 May all master the effortless effort of love's centered spontaneity. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa. 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 May all master mindfulness and meditation. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Yesuwa. 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 If you feel that I have earned it, you could give this live stream a thumbs up. You could even help support this channel. In approximately 10 3/4 hours, I would very much like to return to lead tomorrow's early morning meditation class and group practice. And if you are as geeky as me, may the force be with you always.